Welcome. Sarah Sampson here, beauty influencer with Pharmacy USA and leader of Team Glitz Mavens, coming at you hot today with some things that we should be doing right now, as we are in the last week of January. December. It's been a year, you guys. It's been a long year. We're in December. As we enter January, this last week of December, there are some things that we can be doing to stay consistent, keep our momentum, and enter 2021 with gusto, not moseying our way in and hoping for the best, but entering it full-fledged with the intention of making it our best year yet. I know. We said this in 2020, but you know what? There are some great, amazing things happening right now, and 2021 is going to be our year, whether or not something happens, okay? No matter what happens, we have the ability to make this our year. 2020, as crappy as it was, really had some amazing things happen in it for my family and in my household. And I know that everyone could come up with something positive about this year, even despite the quarantine, the deaths, the COVID pandemic, everything that's going on. Something good came out of it for everyone in some way, shape, or form. It's our mindset. It's what we see. It's how we're perceiving things. That's the problem, okay? If all we think about are the bad things that happened, then it's going to be really incredibly hard to see the blessings. So that is why we're going to end this year strong. We're going to keep the momentum. We're going to keep moving. We're going to do the things that we need to do to push our business forward and find success now, so that in 2021, we're not scurrying to catch up where we should have been working in 2020. Okay. Christmas is over. We've had our fun. We've spent time with our families. We put our family first. We had that time with them that we made sure that they had us and we were present. And now it's time that we also show them that our business is also important in our lives, and it has a place and it has a purpose, and it cannot succeed if we're not putting time into it either, just as much as our relationships can't. So let's dive right in. First things first, posting. Let's talk posting. If you are not posting consistently, I want you to really be taking a look. It doesn't have to be about pharmacy. It doesn't have to be about your business at all. I would recommend at least having one product or one invitation a day, but I can't tell you what to do. However, if you want people to purchase what you're sharing, you have to actually share it, right? So I want you to be really considering your posting. Post about your family. Post about your Christmas. Post about what you did last week. We've got someone on our team who's apartment hunting, and she's been posting about that. Fantastic. Okay. Post about what's going on in your life. Post about the products you're using. Post about why you love pharmacy so much. Post whatever. Be consistent in your posting. I want to see like 4 posts a day. One lifestyle, something that's going to get people engaged. Funny, motivational, whatever. It could be anything. I had a post last week blow up, and all it was let's see how many places I can get a Merry Christmas from. Something that talks about the opportunity, whether it's something pharmacy has done for you, the $20 kit, company information, talk about who Emre and Sanan are, tell them about Dr. C. Tuna, tell them how pharmacy came to be. Let people know, they're new here in the U.S., but they're not new. I mean, we've been here 18 months, and are they new here in the U.S. still? 100%. They are a toddler, okay? But they have 70 years of experience backing them up. So they're new, but they're not new, if that makes any sense, okay? Beyond just posting, we need to be going live. I slacked last week. We all know I slacked last week. I had been going live every day, and then Christmas, bam. Okay, I went live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I think I might have even skipped Wednesday. But I didn't go live on Christmas. I didn't go live at all over the weekend. I went live this morning. So 4 days of me not going live. And trust me, people noticed, but it's not a bad thing. People understood I was putting my family first. It was the holidays. Things were happening, right? Now those things have passed. We need to be consistent in going live. Going live is not just about people seeing our personalities and getting to know us. That is the top benefit of it. But the next thing you have to consider is when you go live, it boosts your algorithm. It boosts your posts because people are seeing those videos. They're watching those videos. Facebook is seeing, oh, hey, look, like 100 people saw that video and like there's 45 comments or 50 comments and they're interacting and they're having conversations and people are staying on the platform longer. Let's show this girl at the top of the news feed because she keeps people on our platform longer. That is why we go live. Okay. Yes. Yes, it is so we get to know people. Yes, it is so people can see our personality and get to know us. Yes, it has those benefits and those are top priority. But yes, it does boost our algorithm and it does allow people to see us more availably. More availably? More makes us more available. I just made up a word. I understand. Like, whatever. Okay. The next thing is I want to continue with our one-on-one meetings and our team meetings. I want you guys to show up for those. So far, so good. I just want to make sure like we're able to plan those and stay on track. I don't want to fall off in the new year. I feel they've been really good, at least as far as being able to check in, see how people are feeling, give those. You're so beautiful. Are you a fairy godmother? Okay. Um, but it sorry, she came out in her beautiful princess wear from Christmas. So it allows me to find out where you're struggling and give you feedback. So if you're struggling when it comes to posting, we can talk about that. We can discuss what ways you can improve and what things you could be posting that maybe you're not, or even coming up with content strategies. Okay. It gives me that opportunity to work with you one-on-one with that. Yes, I'm going to continue to I'm going to always continue to do trainings here in the group, but those one-on-one Zooms are really key because it does allow me to talk to you about what you need to talk about. So if there is something that you are struggling with or you feel that you need help in, you can actually, approach me and say, hey, I really need some feedback. Could you help me out? That's where those come in handy. Okay. The team calls are really important as well because it gets us together as a team. We get together as a group. We can all chat. We can all talk about our stories. We can share about new products. We can discuss again in a more of a group fashion. That way is also nice because you get 3, 4, 15 people on a Zoom and you have questions, and there's more than just me able to answer those questions. There's everyone else in the Zoom that's able to maybe give their feedback on the things that they're good at and what they're strong at, and we can discuss those things, right? So want to continue doing those as we enter the new year. And we do have one. We have a team call coming up today. It's either going to be 6 or 7. It really depends on scheduling. Okay. But you'll know when it's coming, okay? And then we need to be thinking about planning our lives. So Christina talks a lot about theming out your month, but I also want to talk about theming out your weeks. So you theme out your months, whether it's, Christmas themed, Valentine's Day themed, New Year themed, whatever you want to do for your theme, everything's going to look the same. Your posts are all going to look the same. People are going to know what they're looking for on your page, right? Same thing for like your weekly lives. People want to be able to see the same, like, not that you want to do the same thing over and over and over again, but remember in December, towards the beginning of December, we're still in December, but remember in December, I was posting a lot about these products. They got a lot of attention. Now, unfortunately, this serum is being delisted. I'm so sad about that. But it's also an opportunity for people to stock up and get a lot of what they need so they have it ahead of time before they're out of stock. Okay. But I did post about those. I posted them separately. I posted them together. I had posts about it. I had lives about it. I did how-to videos that were separate from my lives and my posts that I posted as well. So it gave me an idea. It allowed me to create content around a product, and it was like a week's worth of content, and I didn't have to think about it. So I want you to really think about that. You're planning your content, you're planning your lives. I want you to start creating a schedule of dual lives and interviews. So if you have someone on your team, interview them. It could be your upline, your downline, your sideline. It doesn't matter. It's better if you're going to do interviews to make it your upline or your upline's upline versus your sideline, because you're giving people attention and you're actually building their leadership in the company. Kind of like when I do a live with you guys, I'm actually building your thing. Like we're building your leadership in the company. We're establishing that you are a leader here at pharmacy. There we go. That's the word I'm going to. So keep that in mind when you're planning them. But if you don't want to do the interviews for now, you're waiting until you have a really big downline or a few people on your team. By all means, do those dual lives with the makeup. It could be with another company. It could be with someone who's not even in a company but loves makeup and wants to do a look with you. It could be me. It could be Rachel. It could be anyone. Get together, do some dual lives. The reason I'm saying this is it creates a change. It's different from what everybody else is doing, and it's different from what everyone else is seeing. So when you do that, it changes things up. People are like, oh, there's two people on here, and you get their friends watching, they get your friends watching, you get random people coming on because obviously it's on a public platform, and it increases your views, and it also gives both of you content that you can post to your YouTube, which is amazing. It's a really good opportunity there to post to both platforms at that point. um, I also want you to be thinking about goal setting for 2021. We've already talked about this. I posted about this. I bought this cool planner at Target. It's by Create and Cultivate. And I've been working on it. I need to finish. I need to get working on like my first couple weeks, and I have not filled out the boss board yet. I do have my vision board up, okay? So I want you to be thinking about that. If you have not made your vision board or your boss board or gotten a planner for 2021 yet, you need to do that. It's important. Don't wait until 2021 to be planning out your 2021, because when you plan to fail, you fail. When you fail to plan, you plan to fail, okay? And we don't want to do that. I haven't finished, but I still have, like, these are my goals. I have financial goals. I have personal goals. I have work goals and events that I want to attend. I have things like it's all set up for me already. I already know what I want to do. So even though I haven't finished my boss board, you know, I have it ready. I have it in front of my face where I can see this is what I want to accomplish in 2021. And now it's a matter of me working on my planner, getting things written out and planned. Okay. Same thing for you. You want to get things started planning. You want to make sure you're planned ahead. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll plan like the whole month out. I plan what I'm going to train on. I plan what I want to discuss with you guys. I plan what I want to go live about and post about on my page. And, sometimes it changes. We get new products constantly. So obviously the products I share might change, but I know I want to share products. And I know when I'm going to post and how I'm going to post it. And I actually am going to be really honest with you. I have stopped post planning, not because it's not useful, but because I found I was posting like, oh, I can't wait for this product to come out, and it would drop before the post ever went up. And I didn't know that. Like, we didn't know. So at this point, I don't do that anymore. I was post planning a day in advance, and even then, I was posting my own stuff anyway. So I have not really been using my group. I have not been using the business page. I find it a lot more beneficial to be on my public page and on YouTube versus going on a business page or into my group. I get a lot more out of that. So what I'm planning on doing is putting everything from my group onto YouTube. It's going to be a work in progress. It's a lot. There's a lot on there. But I'm going to be moving that stuff from the VIP group, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to put it onto YouTube, and that group's going to go away. And then from there, we're still going to have our team group, and we're going to go from there. But when it comes to my planning, it's more far-sighted than it is short-sighted at this point. I know what I'm going to post. I plan on that, and I have things set up for me to help me, but I don't have things on my Facebook already planned to post to go up. So instead of planning in my group and having it posted over onto my page, what I'm actually, and I've already talked to you, Danny, about this a little bit, what I'm going to do when things slow down enough for me and I catch up and things slow down enough for me, I'm going to take lots of pictures and I'm going to create opportunity posts, product posts. I'm going to create lifestyle type posts that are like simple, like little short paragraphs that I'm able to take those pictures and those posts And when I run out of content and I'm not sure what to post one day, I can copy and paste it and put it on there and then delete it from the document. That to me is a whole lot more useful than me staying up till midnight trying to plan out my posts for the next day, when in reality I pretty much post at the same time every day without that. And it's a lot less overwhelming for me. And I feel like it would be a lot less overwhelming for you as well if you were post planning, because it gives you that flexibility. Because I might plan all these posts for tomorrow, and then tomorrow is this day filled with things I didn't expect and I want to share them, but I already have posts up. So I'm able to post more on the fly. I'm able to post more in the moment. And I think that that goes a lot further than the posting ahead. Um, but that does not mean you don't plan ahead. Like I said, I'm still planning ahead. I still know what's going on throughout the month. So I have that in my back pocket. I have things prepared. I have lives prepared. I have thought about what content I want to post about, what products I want to talk about. We were talking about going live. Personal development. Do not shirk on personal development as we enter the new year. Um, this isn't a resolution. This isn't a resolve. This is something that needs to happen no matter what. I already challenged you in another live, but I want you to be reading at least a book a month, listen to a podcast, watch YouTube. Personal development is everything from learning what your why is in your business to better makeup techniques to skincare to business practice to even like building yourself up, your own self-confidence, you as a leader, your own character, building your own character. So it's a very wide topic. There's so many things you can learn about this year. And like I've said in other posts in other lives, it's a very there is a lot when it comes to personal development. It's not just reading a book and being done for the day. But I want you to be mindful and thinking about that. This is the book I'm going to be working through. I've already started it. I'm on chapter 2, and I'm already working through also what was the name of it? Significance by Dan Clark. I'm working through that book still as well. Then also build your relationships, be working on building your relationships. Right now, a lot of us are in this place where our business is going to start growing and start taking off, but it's based on the relationships we're building today. So we're in groups talking to people. We're on our Facebook having conversations with other people. We're on other people's profiles, connecting with them and having conversations. We're in messages saying, hey, I hope you're having a good day. Let me know if you need anything. Any of those. If you get into someone's inbox, and I highly recommend you do, it's not to say, hey, I have this business, you want to hear about it. It is to say, hey, thank you for being my friend. I loved connecting with you. Let me know if there's ever anything that you need. My inbox is always open. I'm always just a message away. Or like if they post something, and you comment on it, drop them a message. You're like, I really love that post. I really appreciate that. The little things that show people you're thinking of them without you coming across like you want something from them, because that's not what we want from people. We don't want people to feel as though we're only there to get something from them, because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not. Are the sales great? Yes. Is the team building amazing? 100%. But my main goal is not to sell and make friends and build my team. It's to bless others, and that's something that pharmacy allows us to do. It allows us to serve people. It allows us to play and make up like we enjoy. It allows us to do a lot of things. It allows me time and freedom to be with my family and homeschool. It allows other people who love makeup to play in new makeup and show new makeup looks and go live with things that they're already excited about doing, and now they get to share a product and do those things and make money at the same time. There are so many different ways to approach this business. There's so many reasons to join this business outside of just the income, that for every single person who joins this business, it's different. For me, it was when I first joined network marketing, I was looking for something outside of just being wife and mom. I was starting to lose my identity. I didn't know who I was anymore. I didn't even know what I liked. That's why it took me so long to fall into this place here at pharmacy where I feel like I'm at home. And, it took another company to show me that I love this industry, but it also showed me what I wanted out of this industry as well. And it took me a while to find it, but now that I'm here, like, I'm home, and I feel like I do have that second family here with pharmacy, and that's something that I think a lot of people are looking for, but everybody has a different reason. We don't all join for the same reason. Um, so build those relationships, get to know people, make it incredibly clear that you're with pharmacy. They know you're with pharmacy. You don't ever want someone to be speaking to you and then be really confused about what you do. Like, do they know you're with pharmacy? Do they know you're in network marketing? I'm not saying throw that in their faces. What I'm saying is be strategic in your posting and in your interactions with people in a way that they know who you are, who you're with, and what you do, without feeling like that is all of you and that is what you want from them. So I post about pharmacy a lot. I post about the products. I post about how I gave the products to my daughter for Christmas. People see pharmacy in my pictures without me ever saying pharmacy. I did not say the word pharmacy in my daughter's post this morning. I showed the skincare. It was in a picture. I said I really love the charcoal line. And I said tea tree, but I didn't say pharmacy. I didn't throw it in their faces. But people are going to be able to see that post and know exactly who I'm with and who I'm talking about without me being like in their face with it. It was strategic. I posted something that came from my real life too, though. I did make that deal with my daughter. If she wanted to wear makeup, she had to learn good skincare. It was hand in hand or not at all. Because I didn't want her doing the fun stuff, but then, in 5 years she's breaking out and can't understand why, and it's because I didn't show her good skincare. You know what I mean? So it's really important to be very mindful of how we're presenting things. It's not always about posting the product and sharing your link. Sometimes it's sharing how you're using it in your everyday life and let other people do the rest. People are very smart. Sometimes you have to lead them to, sometimes you have to lead the lamb to water, and sometimes you can leave them to graze alone and they'll figure it out. They know how to eat grass, okay? Um, and then last but not least, in the last week of 2021, 2020. Whoa, we're finished. See, this is why. It's 2020. We're entering 2021. As we go through this last week of 2020, I want us to really be looking at our social media. I want us to look at our YouTube, our Instagram, our Facebook. If you're on TikTok, your TikTok, and look at how you can improve those. Come up with a game plan. You can start improving it this week. If it's a matter of adding hashtags to your description, like I need to do, add those hashtags. I found out this week that if you put hashtags in your description, your top 3 get put above the title of your video. That's a big deal. It makes you easier to find. Your Facebook. If your Facebook feed needs more or less of something, do more or less of something. Oh, you want me to wear those? Oh, okay. This one? Okay. Hold on. These don't fit me. My hand's too big. But I can wear the tiara. This would fit my big toe, kiddo. This isn't gonna fit me. No, it's not gonna fit me. But I am more than happy to wear the crown while I finish my life. Okay, so we want to be working on our social media. Work on. But I'm using it. Oh, I gotta give you the crown back. I'm not a princess anymore. Okay, it's okay. I'm still beautiful. I'm a prince. It's okay. I still feel beautiful. Okay, so be thinking about your social media. Plan out your YouTube posts. Plan out your Facebook. Plan out your Instagram. Look at what ways you can improve. Start doing trainings on those. You don't have to pay for them. There's a ton of stuff on YouTube. There's a ton of blogs on all of these things. Don't go out paying for stuff that you can get for free. What I'm saying is do some research. Find out what works best on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and where you need to improve. Make those improvements. I'm doing the same. I promise you. And by being consistent in our posting, by being consistent in doing our lives, and being consistent in goal setting and our personal development and building relationships and improving our social media, you're going to see we continue to grow, and it's going to help you to enter 2021 on a really good foot. It's going to allow you to stay consistent from the end of the year through the beginning of the year. It's not going to be you making a resolution on the first to do something and then you doing it then. You're starting now, because the only thing that changes on the first is our mindset. It has nothing to do with anything. The new year brings absolutely nothing more than a fresh beginning, a new year. And that fresh beginning, is it so fresh with COVID? I'm sorry. Is it so fresh with a new president? I don't know. But, you know, and then the last thing I kind of skipped over on accident, but I want you to be mindful of, is we still do have our Zoom events, our opportunity events going to be happening. Be inviting people. If they're coming to you and they're asking about the company, answer their questions. And if they're not sure that this is what they want to do, invite them to the Zoom. Say, hey, we're going to have a Zoom as a team and we would love for you to attend. It'll answer all of your questions. And then, we can chat afterwards. We can see if this is something that may be for you. It's very, very simple. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to cover today. I just really wanted to reiterate, it's the last week of the month, but that does not mean we slow down. It's the last week of the year, guys. We want to end 2020 really strong so we can enter 2021 really strong. We want to kick 2020 on its butt with a bang. We want to do it in style, and we can't do that if we're just sitting on our booties doing nothing and eating, week old Christmas cookies. Okay, we need to be doing our jobs. We need to be working. This is a job. A lot of people had Christmas Day off, and then the very next day they were back at their retail jobs. They were back at their desk jobs doing their job. Same thing with us. We need to really treat this as a job, because that's what it is. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Those are the things we can be doing this week, right now, to move our business forward through 2021. We're going to start this year strong, guys. We're going major places, okay? We are going to be huge in 2021. And I 100% believe that everyone in this group, that everyone on this team has the ability to go amazing places. All we have to do is be consistent, take the time to do the work, and really treat this as the job that it is. But like I said, it's fun. I've said, not today, I didn't say it today, but like I've said this a million times, like our job is fun. There's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy going live. I enjoy putting on makeup. I enjoy playing in the products. But there's still work that has to be done. It's still a job. So it's like when when you find that thing you love, do you really work a day in your life? No, but yes. I mean, it's still work, it's still a job, and it's not always going to be, gumdrops and candy canes. Sometimes you get the licorice, okay? So that's all I wanted to cover. Again, hope that helps you. Um, and that you're able to take something out of this for you to use this week before we hit 2021. Okay, let's end this year strong. How we end this year is going to 100% directly impact the way we start next. Okay, so really keep that in mind as we go through, and get yourself a planner. Get yourself a planner. Start planning yourself. Start planning your week, start planning your month, start planning your year, because it is going to take you further. And it's really cool to look back at the beginning of your planner next year and see how far you've come. And I wish I had done a video with my old planner before getting rid of it, but it is now long gone. My planner ended last week, but don't even know how. But it's gone. So I didn't do a video, but it was really cool to see like how far I've come even from last year. I've accomplished things this year that I didn't even imagine last year. It's incredible. So it's really cool to step back on, or to look back on. So get yourself a planner. Okay. Let's do this right. Let's get this year started strong before it even started. Okay. So again, Sarah Sampson, beauty influencer with Pharmacy USA and leader of Team Glitz Mavens. Thank you for joining. If you liked what you saw, be sure to subscribe. And if you are on Facebook, hashtag replay and let me know that you have watched this video. So again, thanks for joining, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.